here. There you go. She likes digging when the ground is soft, so that was scratch too. Now Wilhelmina here is a common wombat. She's 15 years old, so she's getting up there in age. Their average lifespan is 15 to 20 years, so she's up there in age, but she's still doing really well and hanging in there. Now wombats are, like I said, they spend their life digging. They dig huge burrows, they live underground, and their burrows are usually about 2 meters deep, but then 30 meters long. They have these huge burrow systems that they dig. Very, very good at digging. Now you can see her backside is pretty flat, and it's also really hard. Now she uses that for a few different things. The first, she uses it as a tool. So when she's digging her burrow, she'll use her backside to flatten the walls of the roof of her burrow, and that makes sure they're nice and strong and nice and compact. Now she also uses it for protection. So if she were being chased by something like a predator, like a dingo or a wild dog, she would sprint into her burrow. She would put her backside up against the opening of that burrow, and since it's so hard and flat, the dingo won't be able to hurt her skin. He might pull some hair out, but he's not going to break her skin because it's so strong back there. Now, if that dingo continues to bother her, her backside can turn into a weapon. Because what she'll do is she'll scoot into her burrow a little bit, and the dingo will try then to bite over her back, try to get at her neck. And so what she'll do then is start to flick her backside up against the dingo's head and the top of her burrow. She makes the dingo head sandwich, and she does this really fast and really hard, and she can kill a full-grown dingo by crushing its skull between her backside and the top of her burrow repetitively. So it's really incredible how strong it is. And a lot of people that research wombats for a living, like at a university or something, end up with broken arms when they reach in to grab wombats out of their burrows, wild wombats. So they end up with broken arms and stuff. So it is a very effective tool that they've got, and you have to be careful when you're reaching into wombat burrows. I don't recommend it. Now just really quickly guys, she's a common wombat. There's two other types of wombats in Australia. They're both called hairy-nosed wombats. One's a northern hairy-nosed and one's a southern hairy-nosed. Now the southern hairy-nosed wombat is in good numbers just like the common wombat, but the northern hairy-nosed wombat is the one I want you to leave Billabong today remembering. Because the northern hairy-nosed wombat, has anybody ever heard of them? Yeah, a few of you? Are you from Australia? No, where are you from?
I'm from the U.S.
The U.S., and you've heard of a northern hairy-nosed wombat.
They're my favorite. They're one of my favorite animals.
They're really, really cool. So the northern hairy-nosed wombat is not a very well-known animal. Most Australians don't even know about them. They're found in one small place in southeast Queensland. It's called Epping State Forest National Park, and they put a big fence around that area because those guys, the northern hairy-nosed wombat, are highly, highly endangered. There's only 115 of them left in the wild, or in the world even, and so they're doing a lot to try to save those guys. So yeah, that's the one I want you to leave remembering. So they're pretty special animals. Do we have our wombat pin still? Oh, okay. Guys, we are doing a fundraiser for the northern hairy-nosed wombat. We're just collecting spare change. Turn around for me, sweetie. She'll bite. We are collecting spare change for those guys. We have a tin up at the shop if you want to donate money. And all that money and spare change is adding up, and we're going to send a donation down to the Northern Hairy-Nosed Wombat Foundation. So if you want to support them, feel free to do so. Now guys, we're going to give you a chance to get close to Wilhelmina here. I've got 3 options. If you were at the koala show a little bit earlier, it's the same deal. And if you're going to hold a koala today, listen up because it's the same deal as well. So the first option is $15. That's where you get a souvenir photo, just like my Christy's holding up. And you get to hold Wilhelmina, just like I was when I first came and sat down. And you can take as many photos with your own camera as you'd like as well. And you can have as many people in the photo as you'd like. So keep that in mind. Now the second option, I'm just going to grab her. Oh, come on, sweetie. The second option is $10, and that's where you get a holder just like I am here, and you get to take photos with your own camera. Again, you can have as many people in the photo as you'd like. And then the third option is the free option, which everyone loves, and that's where you get to come sit next to me, give her a pat. You can take photos with me in your picture as well. You can just Photoshop my face out and put somebody famous on there. Those are the 3 options. Any questions about that? Is anybody interested in holding the wombat today and getting a photo?